Hello students. Now we'll discuss few examples based on solution of a differential equation with constant coefficients where non-homogeneous differential equations are given. In this case we observed already, we discussed a few things. If the given differential equation f of d of y is equal to pi of x, in this everything depends on this pi of x. If pi of x is exponential, then we get d being replaced by a concept. If pi of x is trigonometric, like either it is sin ax or it is cos ax, then d square being replaced by minus a square. If this pi of x is a polynomial in x, then we get the pi by using division method. By using a division where we take it as pi of x divided by f of d, then we will be getting a quotient. After this, remainder should be equal to 0. So these are the things, and some of the exponentials indirectly or directly we are going to get. So let us solve one example where it is a combination of all the three types. We can see x square, it is polynomial; cos 2x, it is trigonometric; hyperbolic, it is indirect pattern of exponential; 2 raised to minus x, again it can be converted into an exponential. Okay, so let us solve this example. Very first, what to do? We have to go for a complementary function, then we have to go for a particular integral. Together we are going to get general solution. So here d square plus 4 is given. So very first we have to take it as auxiliary equation. What is auxiliary equation? M square plus 4. Okay, m square plus 4 equal to 0. Therefore, if m square plus 4 is equal to 0, then m square is equal to minus 4, which is nothing but 4i square. This minus can be managed as I square. Therefore, m is equal to plus or minus 2i. We are going to get as a root. Therefore, the complementary function for a purely imaginary root is c1 into cos 2x plus c2 into sin 2x. So this becomes a complementary function. Okay, then we need to calculate particular integral pi. How do you get pi? Pi is nothing but pi of x divided by f of d. Here we have pi of x as x square plus cos 2x plus 2 raised to minus x plus 6 times cos hyperbolic x divided by f of d. So this is nothing but, first term I will be taking x square by d, plus second term is cos 2x by f of d, third term is 2 raised to minus x divided by f of d. Then fourth step, I need to convert this hyperbolic into exponential. What is that? That is 6 into exponential is e raised to x plus e raised to minus x divided by 2. So 1 are 3 are. Then automatically what we are going to get? This divided by f of d we will be taking. Okay, so here we will be getting this as 3 times, I'll take it once again, x square divided by f of d plus cos 2x divided by f of d plus 2 raised to minus x divided by f of d is equal to 1 are 3 are, so it is 3 into e raised to x divided by f of d plus 3 into e raised to minus x divided by f of d. So here we are getting pi as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 5 steps. So p1 plus p2 plus p3 plus p4 plus p5. Okay, so one by one let us calculate. So P1 is equal to, what is P1? X square divided by f of d. You can see this x square is a polynomial equation. Therefore, its pi can be calculated by division method. What is f of d? F of d is a d square plus 4. So pi can be obtained by division method. How do you get the division here? So in a division, here we will be writing pi of x. It must be written in descending order, higher to lower degrees. And here we are going to write f. This is nothing but pi of x. So here we are going to write f of d. What is f of d? D square plus 4. But for our convenience, we'll write this denominator in ascending order, lower degree to higher degree. Here you can see 4 into d raised to 0, that becomes a lower degree. So first I take 4, then I take d square. Okay, then how do you solve this? First term divided by first term. So it is x square divided by 4. Okay, now multiply this quotient with f of d. X square by 4 into 4 will be x square. Next, x square by 4 into d square, means double differentiation of x square becomes 2. 2 divided by 4 will be 1 by 2. Therefore, take a subtraction of these two. Then this minus this will be here, change, sign will change. So it becomes minus, this also becomes minus. So it is minus 1 by 2. Fine. Then again, first term divided by first term. Minus 1 by 2 divided by 4 will be minus 1 by 8. I write here. So minus 1 by 8 into 4 will be minus 1 by 2. Then double differentiation of this number will be 0. Again I take a difference, so that time this sign becomes plus. It get cancelled. Therefore the remainder is 0. Then this becomes our pi. So that is P1. What is P1? X square divided by 4 minus 1 by 8. Or else we can take it as 1 by 8 common. Then it becomes 2x square minus 1. So this is P1. Okay. Then we will be calculating P2. What is P2? P2 is cos 2x divided by f of d. Cos 2x divided by f of d, that is cos 2x divided by f of d. F of d is d square plus 4. Means d square being replaced by minus a square, which is nothing but a will be taken from a trigonometric term, that is 2. So minus 2 square means minus 2 square will be 4. So d square is going to be replaced by minus 4. Therefore it is cos 2x divided by minus 4 plus 4. But we can observe one thing here, denominator is going to be 0. If the denominator becomes 0, then what to do? You have to multiply it by a variable x into cos 2x divided by. You have to differentiate the denominator with respect to d, that becomes 2d. Therefore x divided by 2. 1 by d is nothing but inverse differential operator, that is nothing but integration of cos 2x with respect to x. Therefore x divided by 2 into, what is integration of cos 2x? That is sin 2x divided by 2. Therefore this is equal to x into sin 2x divided by 4. So this is P2. Then we'll go to P3. What is P3? P3 is 2 raised to minus x divided by f of d. Quite interesting. 2 raised to minus x. What to do? We apply exponential along with logarithm. Exponential and logarithm for e raised to 2 raised to minus x. Then what happens? The power becomes a multiplier. We know that. Therefore it becomes minus log 2 into x divided by f of d, that is d square plus 4. Means again it is exponential pattern where d is going to be replaced by a, that a is nothing but minus log 2. Therefore e raised to minus log 2 of x divided by replace d by a is equal to minus log 2. So it is minus log 2 the square plus 4. Therefore it is equal to e raised to logarithm, that is nothing but again minus 2, again it is cancelled, therefore it is 2 raised to minus x divided by, so minus log, so due to the square minus becomes plus, so it is log 2 plus 4. This is P3. Okay, then we take P4. What is P4? P4 is nothing but 3 into e raised to x divided by f of d, that is 3 into e raised to x divided by d square plus 4, where d is going to be replaced by a and that a is equal to 3. Therefore 3 into e raised to x divided by, now it is 3 square plus 4. 3 square is 9. 9 plus 4 will be 13. So 3 into e raised to x divided by 13. This is P4. Next comes P5. What is P5? 3 into e raised to minus x divided by f of d. That is 3 into e raised to minus x divided by d square plus 4, where d is going to be replaced by a and that a is equal to minus 3. Therefore it is 3 into e raised to minus x divided by minus 3 the square plus 4. That is nothing but 3 into e raised to minus x divided by minus 3 square will be plus 9 plus 8, this will be 13. Okay, so this is P1, P2, P3, P4. Then what is Pi? Pi is nothing but P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4 plus P5. So now I'll add all the values. What is P1? P1 is 1 divided by 8 into 2x square minus 1 plus P2. What is P2? P2 is x into sine 2x divided by 4 plus P3. P3 is 2 raised to minus x divided by log 2 plus 4 plus P4. P4 is 3 into e raised to x divided by 13 plus P5, that is 3 into e raised to minus x divided by 13. So this is Pi. Then what will be the next result? That is general solution. How do you get general solution now? The general solution becomes complementary function plus particular integral. Therefore general solution is complementary function plus particular integral. Therefore y is equal to, what is complementary function? C1 cos 2x plus C2 sin 2x plus Pi is 1 divided by 8 into 2x square minus 1 plus x into sin 2x divided by 4 plus 2 raised to minus x divided by log 2 plus 4 plus, in these two cases we can observe 3 by 13 is common, take it out. So 3 by 13 into e raised to x plus e raised to minus x. Again if you want to make this is something in the sense multiply and divide it by 2. If you multiply and divide it by 2, it becomes 6 divided by 13 and here it will be divided by 2. Then this becomes cos hyperbolic x. So this is the answer. Thank you.